How to get started with carbon accounting for the food and beverage industry. We're going to talk about the basics of carbon accounting and then how it applies to your industry and how you can reach net zero goals and achieve sustainability. So the first step is, what is carbon accounting? It's the process of measuring and tracking greenhouse gas emissions produced directly and indirectly by an organization. This practice helps businesses understand their carbon footprint and identify areas where emissions can be reduced, which is increasingly important in today's environmental landscape. There are three types of carbon emissions to track. There's Scope 1, Scope 2, and Scope 3. Scope 1 are direct emissions from sources owned or controlled by your organization. In the food and beverage industry, this includes on-site fuel combustion, emissions from vehicles used for transportation and distribution, warehousing operations, process emissions, and emissions from sources like refrigerants. Scope 2 are direct emissions from the generation of purchased electricity, steam, heating, and cooling that your organization consumes. This typically involves energy supplied by local, regional, or national utility companies. Scope 3 encompasses all other indirect emissions that occur within your organization's value chain. This includes emissions from suppliers, agriculture, packaging, distribution, product use, waste management, and transportation by third parties. Essentially, these emissions are associated with activities not directly owned or controlled by your organization. So why is carbon accounting important to the food and beverage industry? It's because the industry significantly contributes to global greenhouse gas emissions due to extensive supply chains, energy-intensive processing, machinery, and transportation. Implementing carbon accounting within your business can offer numerous benefits. Regulatory compliance ensures adherence to strict and evolving environmental regulations, avoiding potential fines and legal issues. You will enhance your brand image when you demonstrate a commitment to sustainability. It improves your brand reputation and consumer trust. Cost reduction. You can identify opportunities for operational efficiencies and cost savings through better resource management and waste reduction. You can also achieve net zero goals if you develop and track strategies to reduce emissions and achieve net zero targets. Here are some additional benefits for using carbon accounting software. Supply chain management. You can gain insights into the carbon footprint of your entire supply chain, from agriculture to packaging and distribution. You can position your company as a leader in sustainability, appealing to environmentally conscious consumers and investors. If you use the accurate emissions data, you can make informed decisions and strategic plans. You can assess and minimize the environmental impact of your products throughout their life cycle. You can enhance your overall and operational efficiency by identifying areas for improvement and implementing sustainable practices. And the last one is corporate responsibilities. You can contribute to global efforts against climate change and support broader environmental sustainability initiatives. How to get started with carbon accounting. The first step is to understand your emission sources. You identify the primary sources of emissions within your operations. This includes on-site fuel combustion, purchased electricity, emissions from agricultural practices, packaging, and transportation. Then gather the data. Collect data on fuel usage, electricity consumption, raw material, sourcing, and packaging. Accurate data collection is essential for precise carbon accounting. Utilize tools and software that facilitate data integration. The third step is to calculate emissions. Use established methodologies and standards, such as the GHG protocol or ISO 14064 to calculate your emissions. Our platform, Sustainium, supports various methods, including spend-based, activity-based, and hybrid approaches, ensuring accurate measurements. The next step is to set reduction targets. Based on your emissions data, set realistic and achievable reduction targets. This might involve switching to renewable energy sources, optimizing energy use, or selecting sustainable packaging and sourcing practices. Step 5 is to develop and implement strategies to reduce your carbon footprint. This includes sourcing energy from lower emission suppliers, making energy efficiency improvements, transitioning to electric vehicles and machinery, optimizing logistics and warehousing, and engaging suppliers with sustainable agricultural practices. And step 6 is to regularly monitor your emissions and track progress toward reduction targets, using Sustainium's platform to generate transparent and comprehensive reports for stakeholders, investors, and regulatory bodies. There are some challenges around carbon counting. So your supply chain is complex. The food and beverage industry has intricate supply chains involving multiple stages, from agricultural production to packaging and distribution. Tracking emissions across these diverse and extensive supply chains can be difficult, requiring robust data collection and integration from various sources. Sustainium's platform helps streamline data collection and provides comprehensive tracking tools to manage and report on supply chain emissions effectively. Data accuracy and availability. Accurate carbon accounting relies on high quality, consistent data, but the industry often faces challenges in obtaining reliable data from all parts of the supply chain. So it's hard to ensure the accuracy and consistency of emissions data from the various sources, including suppliers and subcontractors. Our platform, Sustainium, ensures that high quality data integration and management, providing tools that support standardized methodologies for precise emissions calculations. And the last one is regulatory compliance. The food and beverage industry is subject to stringent and evolving environmental regulations that vary by region and product type. Keeping up with these regulations and ensuring compliance across all operations can be resource intensive and complex. Sustainium assists companies in staying ahead of regulatory changes with tools for accurate reporting and compliance management, reducing the risk of non-compliance and the associated penalties. So, what are the reasons that you should use carbon accounting software? The first reason is that you can optimize your supply chain management because you'll gain comprehensive insights into the carbon footprint across your entire supply chain, from agriculture to packaging and distribution. By understanding and managing emissions throughout the supply chain, food and beverage companies can pinpoint areas for improvement and collaborate with suppliers to adopt sustainable practices, ultimately lowering overall emissions. You can elevate your brand image. Demonstrating a strong commitment to sustainability enhances brand reputation and consumer trust. Companies that effectively manage and reduce their carbon footprint can attract environmentally conscious consumers, improving their market position and fostering brand loyalty. You can also reduce your operational costs. Carbon accounting software will identify opportunities for increased operational efficiency and cost savings through better resource management and waste reduction. Optimizing energy use and reducing waste in production processes can lead to significant cost savings, boosting profitability while also minimizing environmental impact. The software reduces the time and effort needed for data acquisition and complex calculations, so you can save time and increase efficiency. This will allow the organization to focus more on business growth. Food and beverage companies can spend less time gathering data, and more time on strategic initiatives, thereby improving overall operational efficiency. And here are some more benefits of using carbon accounting software. The software seamlessly integrates with existing systems for data collection and management. Efficient multi-site management, so you can centrally manage reporting across multiple sites, which saves costs, time, and effort. You can oversee and report emissions from all of your locations from a single hub, reducing the need for extensive travel and cutting associated costs. You can reduce annual costs. The software eliminates the need for expensive consultations, internal resource development, and custom systems for different sites, saving money annually. Companies can avoid the high cost of specialized services by utilizing Sustainium's comprehensive platform, which meets all reporting and management needs efficiently. You can ensure compliance with reporting standards. So Sustainium's platform adheres to the core principles of carbon reporting, ensuring relevancy, completeness, consistency, accuracy, and transparency without additional effort. You can confidently meet stringent reporting standards, maintain transparency, and build trust with stakeholders through accurate and consistent reporting. And there's an ease of auditing. It simplifies the process of getting carbon reports verified, making audits hassle-free. The user-friendly interface ensures that organizations can easily prepare for and pass audits, maintaining compliance without stress. So I'd like to introduce you to Sustainium. We offer a comprehensive carbon accounting platform designed to simplify the process for food and beverage companies. Our platform includes an accurate greenhouse gas emissions measurement, environmental impact reporting for stakeholders, and a carbon footprint reduction. So it identifies cost-saving opportunities and provides insights for operational streamlining. Implementing carbon accounting in the food and beverage industry is about more than just compliance. It's about taking proactive steps toward a sustainable future. By understanding and managing your footprint, you can make a significant contribution to the fight against climate change while also benefiting from operational efficiencies and improved stakeholder relations. Sustainium is here to support you in every step of the way, offering the tools and expertise needed to navigate the complexities of carbon accounting and make informed decisions to achieve your sustainability goals. Visit our website for more information at sustainium.io or contact us and we'll be happy to help you with your strategy.